don't. That's why I don't fuck with politics.
Don't fuck with politics.
I don't.
It's not necessary.
I don't. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter. They don't give two fucks about you. I just went off at a restaurant Sunday. Some lady, I don't know why people do this. Some couple asked me if I was a fucking Republican.
A couple asked you that?
Yeah, it was at a restaurant. You know, you're at a bar and you're eating. And there's a couple next to you and you're talking. You're watching a game. And she goes, are you a Republican or a Democrat? And I looked at her like, I'm a felon. And she just shit. She goes, what are you talking about? I go, listen, I don't play that shit, okay, lady? I go, all you motherfuckers have gotten too political the last 10 years. Everybody's a political analyst. I go, I got here in 66, and I always paid attention to elections and what people said. I always did. And by the time I was 18, I realized, you know what? These people come along every 4 years with the same fucking story and nothing gets done. Yeah. So I chose a different path for my life instead of focusing on that. Call me when the president who says, listen, you don't have to go to work and you're going to get your balls licked all day, that's who I'm voting for. Until that fucking time, I could care less because I still got to get up and be a thief every fucking day. I still got to get up and hustle every fucking day. So what good is it? Every day they're going to lower taxes, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and I'm still getting up, busting my fucking hump every fucking day. Who gives a fuck?
I think a bad president is very bad, but I think a good president you just take for granted. And you don't think anything, you just go about your life.
Obama was very good. There was a lot of great presidents that we had, you know.
Yeah.
But
it makes the country safer if someone makes good decisions, if someone's a good figurehead. The problem when someone isn't, whether it was Trump or whoever it was, when people mock them and are angry at them, it's bad for morale. It's bad for everybody.
I saw all that shit. I saw it the last 2 or 3 presidents, how much as Americans we backbite. When I was a kid, we didn't backbite that much.
Didn't backbite like the president?
Like the president.
Attack the president?
Yeah, attack the president that much.
Well, there was a lot of people that hated Kennedy, right? Like that was one of the things about when he got assassinated. There was a lot of people that were very happy.
That's one of the kinkiest things in our history.
Oh, my God.
Who was happy?
For sure the Republicans. There was a lot of Republicans that did not like him. It was after the Bay of Pigs. There was a lot going on with him, and he had all this talk about secret societies, the being abhorrent, and that he wanted to disband the CIA. That motherfucker wanted to get us out of Vietnam. Like, Kennedy was a different cat. He was a different cat, and for all of his sexual proclivities and all the documented things of him being a freak, they're all freaks. That's why those people became presidents in the first place.
Freaks.
That's why they wanted power. They were men who wanted power. And men who wanted power were all like your stereotypical man in power. Like there's a reason why that stereotype exists. But when you look at what he was trying to do for the country and trying to unite people and the speeches that he gave, to this day, they're fucking incredible.
Civil rights,
everything.
He pissed off a lot of people.
Even talking about going to the moon, just the way he phrased it. We choose to go to the moon, not because it's easy, because it is hard. Like, he talked about that. Like he wanted it to be like a symbol of American excellence. He wanted to set a tone for the country. They shot his ass.
He dropped those people. He fucked, those Cubans feel like he fucked them.
Yes.
The Bay of Pigs Cubans feel
I don't understand that story totally. I've been told several different versions of it, that he was double-crossed, that they pulled out support.
They pulled out air support at the last minute.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard he was an idiot, and I've heard he was a piece of shit, and I've heard, no, he got fucked. So it's like, I would have to go do a deep dive. It's very difficult when you're reading some versions of history, because you could read a lot of versions of history that treat the Lee Harvey Oswald lone assassin story as if it's plausible. You could read a lot of versions of that where you go, oh yeah, I guess so. But then you'll read, David Lifton's book, Best Evidence, and you'll be like, there's no fucking way. They killed him. They killed